Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. Our last episode, we landed that space plane. Well, we landed over here. I haven't gotten down runway landings yet. Something about the controls just messes me up all the time. But we're going to jump in to ScanSat Ike. Fly him. We're going to get this guy into a polar orbit around Ike. Ike. I'm following after Quill 18's example, Ike. And, oh yeah, you guys. I remember you now. That's right. Orbit, Delta V. And my design flaw. The fuel pipe here, not over here. So, what are we at? 198, 202, and full. Okay, so I must have done some balancing beforehand. So, we'll be coming into... we'll have to do more balancing as we go. But we'll be coming into Duna's sphere of influence and Ike's sphere of influence in about 11 days. I don't really have anything else going on right now that's time critical. The Moho stuff, if I can make anything happen there, is still quite a ways away. So yeah, let's just get on with this. Without Kerbal Alarm Clock, I don't really feel comfortable trying to squeeze anything else here. Let's warp it down to there. 10 days. Yep, I know. Full warp. Warp speed to Duna. Or is that light speed to Duna? I forget what he says. He doesn't say it anymore. He's defunct. Sorry. And if you know what I'm talking about there, again, kudos. Alright. So we're pretty close. Let's actually warp up to about here. And there you can just see it, Duna and Ike. Oh, that's cool. Must be a new future. New future? New feature with 1.1. Alright, let's cross this at 4 times acceleration. Oh, I can't during acceleration, can I? And now we're going to come into Duna's sphere of influence. Yay! Our first extra planetary thing. Alright, so now... focus to you. Ike. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill that time acceleration. I know we're a ways away from this, aren't we? 1 day. That's doable. Alright. So we're already coming in fairly polar, which is great. Add a maneuver. Retrograde. Boom. Into orbit. That's going to cost a lot, but it's okay. Oh, we're in really close too, aren't we? Okay, so we're not going to do this yet. We're going to wait. We're going to get ourselves a bit further away. Actually, let's try some things now. Let's see. What does that do? Aha! Yes, good. For a ScanSat, we want to be 250 or more. There we go. Awesome. Little work now, saves a lot of work later, and it should be a little less. No, it might be more. Oh, it's a little more. Well, that's bumping into it. Oh, it's actually about the same. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a nice circularized polar-ish orbit. Good. And then once we get an orbit, we can tweak that to a true 90 degree. Or like 88, 89 degree encounter. Awesome. Oh, I like that little blue marker there. Ike. Cool. Alright. So now, and that is how far away? That is a day and 2 hours. Warp to there, my friend. Woohoo. And my best friend, the maneuver planner. Ah, interesting thing. I was using it, and now I don't. But now I can't. If you were time accelerating, you could press the X button, and that would kill your thrust, but it would also stop all time acceleration. No, now you have to still press the arrow buttons to get it to change. Execute the next node, my friend. Oof. Map, come on. Whoop, there's Duna. Oh, and there he is. There's Ike there. Just trying to keep an eye on these guys, see what's happening with them. They're going to get slightly out of balance here, which is a bit worrying. But for what we're doing, I think we'll be okay. We've got lots of delta V left. We've got lots of wiggle room. Interesting. So something with mech jab doesn't quite see things correctly with staging when there's asparagus staging going on. There, sorry. That was about closer to balanced. A little bit. You were still full, right? Yes, excellent. Alright, so one's going to run a little bit ahead of the other one, which might send us into a bit of a spin. Yep, okay, hold on. Port node execution. Come on, get back to that thing. Alright, let's go, come on. And then once these guys run out, we'll just ditch them. Goodbye. Good, still have plenty of delta V left. And now I'm doing this all manually. Haven't done it in a long time. Bye-bye. So I left behind a little bit of fuel, but we still have lots of fuel and lots of delta V. It's not like it was really, really wasted. Oh, good. Our uplapse is coming down. Sweet. Alright. So we're in a nearly polar orbit. Not quite ideal for a ScanSat. So let's see. We're going that way. So let's go ahead and here. Add maneuver. I think this way? Yes, that way. That should be pretty close. And let's take you in just a smidge. Nope. Oh yeah. Ah. That'll be fine for now. Excellent. Come back. Execute the next node. It's got to go back to it or up to it. Oh. Whoa, and there goes the debris. Bye-bye. Are you orbiting Duna? Oh, you are. That's interesting. Thought you would have escaped. Eh. Okay, so we're 85 degrees. That's okay, but I just want to get a little bit. I want to get about 88 degrees. Or 89. We'll just go for 89. Excellent. And our apoapsis is okay. Our periapsis is okay. All right. So we're here. First things first. Let's go ahead and get the ScanSat stuff going. Altitude, ideal. Awesome. That's kind of what I was looking for. Altitude ideal. Also awesome. And now the fun of science. Something I noticed that they got rid of the info about how much money, science, and reputation you have from here. I think I kind of missed that. All right, so we got achieve orbit around Duna. I guess I did that. Explore Ike. Explore orbit around Ike. Congratulations, money, which is turned into things. Cool. Orbit Duna escaped the gravitation? Okay, interesting. And then contract, fly by Duna. Yay! Science and money. And this is the point where I really miss Science Alert. We got lots of power though, so we'll just click through everything. Oh, only on the surface. Alright. Transmit everything. Transmit that. Oh, the orbital satellite. Awesome. All the science from here. Yes, transmit the data. Yes, transmit the data. Log temperature, log pressure. There it goes. Temperature scan. Transmit. Radiant scan. Transmit. I guess I can't do a pressure scan. Oh well. Alright, what's on this side? Oh, you're the RPWS, right? Yeah, okay, nope. I already did one of you. No. Solar particles. Ooh, the magnetometer, which is always fun. Soil moisture data. Oh, you have to work in low orbit. Okay, so you won't work here, which is just too bad. Transmit that. And transmit that. I think that's just about everything that I can do on this guy. So I've already done that. And yeah, I've already done I think, right? I mean, probably gonna give me nothing. Yeah, 3%. Might as well. Well, it's something. Power still doing just fine. All right, what do we got here? First scientific data from Ike. Awesome. So there's around Ike. Oh, cool. So that's another contract parameter. Not the whole contract, but it's a part of it. So now we can go into actual ScanSat. Let's go to the big map here. Celestial body. Nope. Ike. That's our ship there. Whoa. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Sorry. So, now we wait. And he's in a pretty good orbit, so we should get all our data fairly quickly. Here, let's see. Just keeping an eye on the days. I have 45 or so days until, what's it called? Until ScanSat Duna gets to Duna. think at that point... Wow. Oh, no, not quite. So it's got a lot of overlapping paths right now. Let's just have to do with the actual... the height and the orbital paths. Let's see, I'm kind of watching, and they're slowly moving that way, I think. Okay, let's get the biome, because that's a little more fun to look at. Okay, good, yeah. So they are covering areas we haven't seen yet, which is great. Wow, okay, let's try this again. See what we got. Alright, so it's slowly moving out over these unseen areas, but very, very slowly. Very interesting. But it'll close the gap. What do we got? We got Western Mountain Range, Lowlands, Midlands, Central Mountain Range, Eastern Mountain Ridge, Slopes, South Pole, Polar Lowlands, Polar Lowlands. Yes. Oh wow, big South Pole. Yeah. So that's there. We'll go check back on that in a few days and see what we can find about Ike. In the meantime, though, yeah, he's scanning. In the meantime, come on. Ooh. We're still a little bit a ways from this guy. But let's go ahead and switch to him and see. Sorry, this one's a little bit of Duna housekeeping, if you will. How far away are we? If we still have the time, I'd like to keep watching the Ike ScanSat. Encounter 14 days. Okay. So I got 14 more days. That'll take us to about 2258. So we're gonna let 258. Sorry, we're gonna let it go to 258. And yeah. But in the meantime, let's keep watching ScanSat, because that's just kind of cool. That should be the same, right? Yeah, shouldn't be any changes. Ooh, wow, that warps up really fast. How much more do we get? So we got a little more. So it's slowly, oh so slowly closing the gap here. I might have to change the altitudes a little bit to get a wider spread or a better spread. That being said, though, well, let's just go ahead and warp up just a little more. Eek. Oof. Jeez, that goes so fast. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. Take one last look at ScanSat here. 81.4%. Yeah, so we still got some gaps there, but I think it'll slowly get there. In the meantime, let's jump back to ScanSat Duna, get him into place, and then we'll call it quits for tonight. Where are you, my friend? Oh, there you are. Switch to. Poof. Alright, because you're how far away now? 2 days? 4 days? 2 days. Should be just a few days. 1 day. There's Duna. I don't know where that came from. I really don't. Whoops. There. Wow, we're really far out to be in Duna's sphere of influence. X doesn't do anything. Okay, well, focusing on Ike will work. Add a maneuver. Let's see how costly this will be. Oh, not as bad as Ike's. Also a bigger planet, so a bigger gravity well. I could aero brake, but don't need to. I have plenty of delta V for this maneuver. Plenty of delta V for this maneuver. Crap ton of delta V. Alright, cool. Yeah. Mechjeb, my friend. One more time. Execute that node. In 2 days. We are ready at a good, what does it say? 83? Yeah. Oh god, you're gonna orbit around that thing, aren't you? Okay, let's backtrack then to this guy. Ooh, Duna. With clouds. Oh, and the poles. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it has an aurora borealis type things too. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright. And you guys... Ooh. I didn't balance these out that much. Close enough. Close enough for this burn, at least, I think. Yeah, we'll finish up this burn, we'll be just fine. At that point, I might just ditch these outer stages just to make life simpler. There she is. There's Duna. Alright, so we're in a semi-polar orbit of Duna. Going that away, so let's go ahead and a little below that actually warped there. T. Ooh, oh no, tell me you have that. Tell me you can do that. Good. This way? Yes, good, because I'm going for like a 89 or something like that. '89. Perfect. And same song, second verse. Well, this has gone on long enough. What do we got? What do we got? Yay! Fly by Moho. Escape the influence of Moho. What? I don't think anything's flown past Moho. Come on. Oh, they did. Poop. I wasn't keeping an eye on those guys. Well, anyway, I'll science this, get ScanSat going, and I'll check out what happened here. Hopefully I don't have to quick save and go back. Yeah. So there we hit Duna. If we missed Moho, that's okay. There's other windows coming up, I'm sure. I can make that happen. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. I'll catch you later.